You my fire, my one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh fuck yes, that is how that goes. Perfect. There's too much shit on my floor. Great. Perfect. Beautiful. That one. Just sharing my stream. Oh jeez. What is this? That's a receipt. Why is there a receipt on my floor? I don't like that. Bad receipt. Bad receipt. Where's my tea latte? Tea latte. I need my tea latte to sell my soul to Satan. No? Wait, what? Where did that come from? Mila, why am I selling my soul to Satan with tea lattes? Huh. Interesting. Boink. There we go. That's so much better than whatever I had last time. What's up? I haven't spoken to you, dude, in like forever. Yoink. I'm good, by the way. I'm okay. Okay, wait. I have to share this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have to share. Okay, that's too fucking bright. Good beans. Okay, I have to share this. So, it's only been a few days. It feels like forever. So, I have to share this. Today, why do I keep spinning so much? I spent the majority of my downtime making as much fucking noise as possible. Okay. Bread. Gotta get this bread. That's not what I was going for. I spent the majority of my downtime today listening to a podcast, and it's so fucking good. It's called The Edge of Sleep by, I don't fucking know, but I listened to it because Markiplier, and I realized how much of an overactive imagination I had, because I was seeing it without actually seeing it. You know what I mean? But it's a super cool podcast about basically everyone dying in their sleep, starting at 4 a.m. And it's so fucking cool. I got scared listening to some of the audio. It's like that kind of thing. It's not specifically horror, I think. I just think it's what's the word? It starts with a T. Thriller. Yeah. I think it's a thriller. It kind of seems like a thriller, but it's super fucking cool. Where's my phone? 1 second. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Oh, jeez. Crunch. Yeah, it's super freaking cool. You can watch it for free on Spotify. It's called The Edge of Sleep, and it's the main character has medical sleep condition where he has like super vivid nightmares, and it forces him to sleepwalk, and he ends up harming himself sometimes or doing weird shit depending on the hyper realistic nightmare he has. So it's freaking cool. Still weird as hell. Cool. You're welcome. And plus, it's starring Markiplier, and Everyone knows that Homeboy's got a great fucking voice. He could convince anyone to do anything with that voice. Like, he could tell me to walk off a cliff, and I would say yes. He's been told this before, but he's got a voice built for the radio. It's just that kind of voice. I mean, that's a good thing, but it's like... just walk off a cliff for Markiplier. Hashtag die for Mark's voice. Do not tweet that, please. Yeah, I can fall asleep to his voice. If I listen to that playlist, that podcast again, while falling asleep or going to bed, I would probably fall asleep because his voice is super soothing. But at the same time, I don't want to listen to that falling asleep because I'd probably maybe get a nightmare, especially that one episode. No! Don't make me throw salt at you again, you fucking demon. I don't know if it's a demon, but I'm calling it a demon. Yeah, and yes, I did throw salt in the middle of my room the other day. What are you gonna do? Laugh at me? I already do that, so it's fine. I need to vacuum my room. You know, after I got my braces adjusted and had a hard time chewing things, I should have dipped my bread in my fucking soup. Anyone who was there for that stream would have seen me crying because I couldn't eat my fucking bread. Bread and chicken noodle soup. Oof. Are you getting them off yet? Stupid orthodontist. I think I have to book my next appointment. I haven't done that yet. You know what? Let's do it. Cool beans. Nice. I just realized how much shit I have yet to do. For example, book my next orthodontist appointment, which I think is in late October. Okay, I think that's correct. No. I will, as soon as I log into my orthodontist account. What's my username? I know my password. I can't remember my username. I will check. I promise. I will check Twitter in a moment. As soon as I remember this. Maybe I just typed my password wrong. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know. I know what I did wrong. Because there has to be a symbol, so I placed that with a thing. God damn it, phone. No. Due to be seen in 5 weeks at our sometimes. Yes, I need to schedule. Schedule appointment. Wi-Fi. Help me, Wi-Fi. Help me, Obi-Wan Wi-Fi Kenobi. You're my only hope. What am I fucking saying? My nose. What? I thought the point of this was I could schedule on my lonesome. Please call our office as soon as possible to schedule your next appointment. Stab. No! It's a tea latte with almond milk, but yes. Also, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It is. I have an apple cinnamon tea latte, I think I said. But yes, I've heard chai lattes are quite good too. Gotta get this bread. Oh my gosh. I gotta have this, and I gotta have that, and I gotta break something. Oh my gosh, oh, you're so fucking mean. I finally decided to update my phone, and you know what it said? It has to be 20% to update. So now I have to plug it in and wait. It's never gonna get updated at this rate. Thank you. Yeah. Stupid phones. He sits there and he watches me stream. His little paw's hanging off here. Put your paw on the... What's your issue with putting your paw up there? Why do you want to hang like a quarter of your body off the freaking chair? Do you have something against having all of your appendages on it? And there it goes again. Yeah, that is my baby boy. He's so cute. I still really like saying that my cat is trans. Yeah. His meows are so cute. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. He always does that though, and it's kind of cute. Maybe because he sees me doing something similar. I don't know. But you know cats, monkey see, monkey do. Or in this case, cat see, cat do. On another note, I don't think my coworkers will ever let me have ice caps at work again. It's kind of sad. But they would like it if I didn't bounce off the walls, so I'm guessing that that's probably a good thing. I go into my mode that I call my squirrel on crack cocaine mode. Usually that's what I go into at like 10 to 11 o'clock on my last hour when I'm basically the only person serving customers. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark. It's a strange phenomenon. But I grab walls and I swing around them to turn corners instead of actually stopping to turn corners. I just let inertia take me places. It's a saying. Oh, hi, Mark. It's from a movie. No, not you. Fred. Fred. I kept on thinking of a Hamilton song earlier. It's what? Guys, you're confusing me. What? I have no idea what your conversation happened. What? Yeah, well, at this rate, it better fucking be your first name because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. I can't remember. Um, Something about George Washington. I don't know. I know I had it stuck in my head though. Um, the fucking lyrics. I still have no idea what you're going on. Oh, are you talking about the fact that I'm live streaming and also eating at the same time? I just got off work at like 11 o'clock, okay? I'm hungry. This is routine for me. Like, ask that one person who always shows up to my streams but never even ever comments. I'm pretty sure it's not me. Because sometimes there's a 1 and then sometimes there's a 0. But it's usually in the very beginning. So there's always one person watching me. Also, if you're not occasionally slurping your soup, you're doing it wrong. What happened? So what was that? Oh no, that's not good. Why can't I say uh-oh and then leave? Did she leave? I think she came back. Oh, you paused it. Ah, cool beans. Stupid YouTube. I think the Hamilton song I'm thinking of was around that time where I know somebody was talking to Alexander Hamilton about George Washington. I'm about to Google search. Mila, what you doing? Mila, do I need to heat you through a window? Hopefully not. I don't think it's that one. Because Here Comes the General had a lot of, like, heavy, like, I think it had, like, a cannon sound in it. I don't know, I've only listened to the soundtrack twice, technically, and watched the movie once, so in total it's 3 times. Yeah, it had a lot of booms in it. I don't think it was that one. It was a more calm one. I'm grabbing the fucking salt. Where's my fucking salt? Not you, Mila. You're fine. Get over here. Get away from the demon. I think Mila is the demon. I threw a bunch of salt at it, so it should go away. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna take that fucking light bulb out. Try to flash the lights when there's no light to flash. No, I did not sniff the salt, you dumbass. You know what? I figured out today that not everyone knows Nat speak, which is kind of sad. Because it's how I fucking communicate. Don't worry, I won't throw salt at you, Cass. You're welcome. So the reason why I say not everyone speaks Nat speak is because today I called one of my classmates a dummy, and that's how I show affection. I call them like dummy and stuff as like an affectionate term, but not everyone apparently knows this. But I only start using them as affectionate terms after knowing them for a certain while. That way they're not offended. And how dare you? But basically, I called my classmate a dummy, and my teacher started hounding me about how would you feel if somebody called you dumb. And I'm like, people have called me those kinds of things before. And she's like, well, what have they called you? And starts like interrogating me. And I'm like, well, I can't really boil it down to specific words. It's more of things that people have said or done. And I'm not avoiding like saying it because nothing's happened. I'm just saying that it's hard to actually put into words. Someone else is watching. I don't know who it is. They're always there though. Maybe it's Big Brother. I think for the first 20 seconds it was just me, and then this person joined. Yeah. And then you. But basically, it is kind of, maybe it's my brother watching me. Okay. It's hard to form meaningful relationships when people don't get how you show affection. Maybe my brother is Big Brother. He is Big Brother after all. Maybe he is the Big Brother. We show affection in the same way. And that is with words of dumbassery. Not words of affirmation. Words of dumbassery. No, Eli usually comments when they're watching. I apologized to Eli profusely the other stream when Eli was watching. Because I fucking kept calling them Ellie on accident. Like, I know they're non-binary, but for some reason my brain was just going, it's Ellie. But then I was like, wait a second. That's not right, is it? And they're like, no, it's Eli. And I'm like, fuck. What are you doing, cat? No, this is too far. No. Good, I'm no longer spinning. Hey. Sup. you doing? What are you doing? Where'd you go? Come back here. I got you. Whee! Thanks. Cat. Did you just delete your message because you spelled my name wrong? Oh? Does it have to do with this weird look my cat has right now? Are you okay, sir? Boop. Great. Please proceed. Cool beans. Please proceed. Hey. Hey. If you keep leaning that way, you're gonna turn my chair that way and I'm gonna go spinning again. I don't want to do that. Yes, let me have time to digest the joke before I actually end up hearing the end of it. Pirates are selling Tom? Dums? I'm confused. Either somebody can't spell or I just don't get it. Did you know pirates are selling Tom? Buccaneer. I think you spelled something wrong in that last sentence because corn. Oh no, the R and the N are so close together that corn looks like calm. I was so confused. Yes, continue. I feel like I'm snorting cocaine right now. Where? Laugh face, Nat. You're attracted. Nat, I got jokes. Yes, I did. Laugh face. No, it doesn't. Caitlin can't answer the joke, though. Anyways, Buccaneer of corn. Also, I was telling my joke first. I think you missed a step in saying the first half of the joke. Because, no, it doesn't. Caitlin, you can't answer the joke, though. Anyways, Buccaneer of corn. Also, I was telling my joke first. Lol. Maybe you sent it, but for some reason YouTube didn't receive it. Because the way the text goes says, you, no it doesn't, Caitlin, I think he is. You, Caitlin can't answer the joke though. Anyways, Caitlin, did you know pirates are selling corn? It's a buccaneer. Okay, you, buccaneer of corn. Also, I was telling my joke first. I have no idea what happened. I want to put it. I put it in there. Hold on. I did type it in. I just didn't take it. No work. Is the joke that the joke isn't there? Or is it not? Is it actually just not coming through for some reason? What does the cowboy say to the pencil? I have no idea. What did the cowboy say to the pencil? What does SMH stand for? I keep pretending I know what it means, but I don't. That makes sense. Okay. Go for it. Because people can see right through them. That's a good answer too. Why can't why do skeletons have low stuff? Oh. I mean, that's not entirely true. They have some body. In a way, they still got feet and hands and a chest and a head. So technically they got a body. They're just missing some parts. And some people don't have a feet or a hand or well, not a head, but some people don't have legs. And they still have a body to love. Welcome, Mar. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's not like I can stop you. Just keep going. Some have two heads and don't need them. Is that a dick joke? What is it called when a vampire has a problem with this house? I have no idea actually. That could also work with a zombie instead of a vampire. But since vampires are known for sleeping in coffins, then yeah, I guess that would work very well for vampires too. Ow, my foot. Why are you staring at me? Where does a ghost go on vacation? Boo York? Monster High joke. Probably not correct. Ah, that makes sense. For a second, my dyslexia kicked in and I read it male boo, and I was like, what? And yes, coffins are the bed, but coffins are usually in graves. Technically, that would make the cemetery their house and the grave their bedroom, but that's not here or there. I'm just spinning my head. I feel like I almost had it for a second, and then it just kind of rolled away from me. Why did the Headless Horseman go into business? Gas. Tell me. Ah, yes. Both of those. Genius. But I think I prefer the original answer. I love riddles. Most of the times I can answer those. I almost said air, but people don't buy air. I mean, technically, some people buy air. See, the thing about this riddle is if I break it down, the maker doesn't want it. So they made something that they didn't want, so basically selling anything off. The buyer does not use it, so it has to be something that somebody buys but then does not use for themselves, and then the user does not see it, meaning that whoever uses it doesn't actually end up seeing it. So that means it's either one, something that is practically invisible, or two, something that is administered via the buyer. I'm putting my bets on number two. Sure, go ahead. I don't give, but you can say it anyways. Oh. I was right on number two, though. Basically selling anything of the first one. Then the second one was something that they get not for themselves, and then the second one gets the thing via the buyer. Or the third one gets the thing via the buyer. I should have known that, though, because the other week we had a script involving coffins. Should have thought of that. But yeah. Cool beans. After this riddle, I'm assuming it's a riddle, we're gonna get back to my stream. Not that I don't like you guys, but it's my stream and you're taking it over. It's cool. I don't fully mind. But there are some things I was actually planning on doing tonight, so. Kinda. Ow, frick my toe. Cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be spelt. It lies in holes, under hills, in empty spaces it fills, gumbo forms. Before bonds, after and inside those last. Time. Fuck. Air? No. Close to time. Death. Past? Um, Yeah, go ahead. Darkness. Ah, that is not close to time. That was closer to death than time. Okay. Back to my stream now that I'm done my soup anyways. So, on tonight's agenda, I have two things planned. One of them is more for funsies. The other one is more productive. So, when my mom was visiting, she brought down an organ. The problem is, I have no room for organ. I got to move things in my room. It is... Oh! Now, because I thought I knew... I thought I recognized it for a moment. But, like, I was like, I totally should know this one. Anyways, so at some point during the stream, I'm gonna move the laptop pointed in a different direction, and I'm gonna run around my room and probably clean off my bed. Cleaning off my bed's a big thing, because I gotta move my bed to actually make room for the organ. And then, what I'm gonna do first, just to relax a little bit, is I'm gonna go over some stuff. I currently in school, we're writing scenes for a movie we're gonna shoot. Thank you. I'm trying to get the organ in by Saturday because it's already been like almost 2 weeks. Yeah, actually, I think it's just been almost 2 weeks since the organ got moved in because my mom and I went back up last week. But anyways, my school or my class, I guess, we're making a movie based off of a 2003 movie called Coffee and Cigarettes. It's not the same. We're not doing a parody of it or anything. But it's based off of the concept of it, and it's going to be called Games and Alcohol. Cool beans. It's called Games and Alcohol, and I was actually the one who pitched the games part. Because the teacher was like, "What do you do when you hang out with friends?" And immediately I was like, "Play games, board games, video games, anything we have on hand. Basically, we just play games." And the teacher was like, "Okay, games it is." And we were told to write a character for ourselves, and then a bunch of people don't show up for class a lot. So she asked everyone to write another character for another member of the class as well, because there was like 3 of us there that day, or 4 of us maybe, I don't know. And we got like 9, maybe 10 people in the class now. It's sad, because 4 people full on dropped out during the end of online schooling, beginning of getting back into class. So that's a little sad. But you know what? They were slackers anyways. Who the fuck cares? Not me. Yeah, they just it's been a year and like they just kind of dropped out. One guy had fully paid his tuition. Showed up to like half the classes for the half a year he was there. And like usually showed up late. And he was talking about how he didn't have a lot of money as well. So I think that guy's kind of sketchy. He kind of be sketchy though. He kind of sus. I don't fully trust him. But apparently he's dropped out now, and same with another guy, and then 2 of our female classmates. They all dropped out within the past month-ish thing. If the play we did, the what was it called? Deadlines in the Rubble. Will, who played the manager, he dropped out apparently. Brees, the tall, scary black guy, he dropped out. Lise, she played the high school student in that play. She dropped out as well. And then Alexia, who wasn't in the play but was supposed to be, she ended up getting replaced by another lady from a different class. She ended up dropping out. Or at least she hasn't shown up. But what I was trying to say, or trying to originally say, is we have a new project coming up, and it's a movie. And they're like, write a script for this one as well, because apparently we did okay at the last one. And our teacher right now, Trisha, is a professional scriptwriter. She teaches courses on script writing. So she taught us some things, and some things I already knew because I've written scripts before. Yeah, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. And then where was I? Basically, if I can stop saying the word basically every time I restart my thought process, I wrote a scene, wrote some characters. Both characters are based off of my alter ego. I only play one character, not two of them. And I play one of these characters. Thank you. Yeah, it was smart to base it off of things I already knew. Easier to actually put them together and put their personalities together to what they want and what is going forward. And I feel comfortable sharing this draft of the script of my scene that I wrote online in this live stream for two reasons. One, I highly doubt a lot of people are going to see it because this is an hour into the stream and it's going to last for maybe 10 minutes. And then the second reason is there's a good chance it's going to end up getting rewritten because our director, his name is Amir, he has to look at everything first. And he might go, hey, you gotta cut this out. I want you to add in something else here. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm gonna share what I have with the class. Because apparently we're sharing them next week. But, like, I'm not gonna lie. My teacher, Trisha, she's not a great teacher. Because I made a comment about a very direct comment about being bored and not knowing what to do. And I also told her at one point that I need somebody to go over my script to tell me if I had written it correctly. And she acknowledged me. She looked at me. She answered, stating that, yeah, and then talked a bit about this Amir dude, and then did not help me revise my script in any way, shape, or form. So basically, I'm going to share it with you guys, and you guys are going to tell me what to think, and if you think that I should add anything into the script, I should take anything out, or if anything sounds off. So here we go. There's a couple lines where one character gets cut off a bit. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because I don't want to have to stop every time to say the character's line or a character's name. So I might switch between a normal accent and my German Russian accent that I have, because that is Karl Stefanov. That was not my accent. This is French, not German. The fucking asshole. Okay. So, without further ado, I give you my scene, which is titled Gotta Stab Them All. Intro, or interior, bar, night. Karl Stefanov, 25, sits at the bar. A phone sits open on the counter. Pokemon Go is on the screen. In one hand, Karl holds a small glass of whiskey. A woman, 27, enters the bar. She looks around for a moment before seeing Karl. This is Jamie Anderson. She walks up to Karl, into the seat next to him at the bar. Hello. Is this seat taken? Yes. Thanks. I'm Jamie. And who are you? None of your business. All right, Mr. Business. Could I buy you a drink? No, and if you don't stop your advances, you would be wise to take your ass and move it to a different seat before I personally see to it that your nose ends up in your large intestine. Are you saying you're gonna bend me over backwards? Karl pulls out a scalpel, and holds it to Jamie's face, near her nose. You make one more advance on me, and I swear on my brother's grave I will make good on my promise. Okay, I'll stop. Karl puts his scalpel away and goes back to his game. Jamie orders her own drink and then takes out her phone. You're playing Pokemon Go? What's your player code? What? So I can add you as a friend. I need one more to get an achievement. Oh, here. QR code. Karl slides his phone over. A moment later, Jamie slides it back. So, what's a guy like you doing in a place like this? I'm trying to solve a problem, and it's not going well. Well, maybe I can help you. What are you trying to solve? I am currently trying to find the chemical components in the human body that causes the deterioration of cells and neutralizes them. Okay. Immortality. I am trying to stop death. Wow. I might make your job a little harder with mine. Oh? What do you do? Kill for fun. Interesting. Do you ever keep them alive to study the effects of the deterioration of cells in isolated areas under different conditions? Sorry, but what the torture? Do you ever torture your victims? Oh. Not recently, no. Pity. Any dead ones? At my place? Yeah, I got one in the freezer. Good. Can I borrow it? Excuse me? You're right. Terribly sorry. I forgot my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Karl Stefanov. I require the human carcass in your freezer. May I borrow it for some time to run some in-depth tests? Well, now I know why you almost killed me. Honestly, you could have just told me I had to be dead to sleep with you. So what, you're gonna give him a prostate exam? Not that kind of in-depth, you sadist. I'm not a necrophiliac. I'm a scientist, and I don't give prostate exams. Okay, fine. You can have the dead body. Thank you. Actually, how about a deal? A deal? Oh, what kind? I send my dead bodies your way, and you deal with them in your own way. Interesting. I accept. However, I would have to acquire a lab first. My apartment only has enough space for me and the severed arm in my freezer. Don't worry about that. I'll get you a lab. But you also have to keep me updated on your research. Think of me as your employer or a sponsor. Jamie sticks out her hand, an offering for a handshake. This is a dangerous game you are playing. Do we have a deal? We have a deal. Carl takes the hand. As they shake, Jamie laughs. Games and alcohol. What could go wrong? End scene. Jeez, oh him. Dang, message redacted. Huh. Nice. FAO. Um. That script was. Be honest, please. Be brutally honest. It's the first draft. Pretty damn good. I was not expecting that. That was the first time actually reading it out loud. And I was kind of thinking it sounds a little cheesy in some ways. But like that plot twist, though. Thank you. It was a bit cheesy. But you know what? I feel like it's gotta be. Um, it's gotta be cheesy and a little have like dark humor and like a little bit of comedy, which is the dark humor, because of the fact that it's so weird and intense. Because one of the guys is talking about how um they're trying to solve immortality and they're trying to solve he's talking about how he wants to solve immortality and how um he likes to experiment on people. And the other one's talking about how she likes to kill people for fun, and she has a dead body in the freezer. And the guy straight up said he has a severed arm in his freezer or in his fridge. Yeah, severed arm in my freezer. Yeah, I specialize in dark humor. um, some would even say humorous. No, okay, no bone jokes. Okay, great. um, um, but basically, that is the first draft of the scene. Amir might read it and go, "Hey, can you make it a little less dark?" Which I'll go, "How? Tell me, please." Mm-hmm. I really like Carl's lines, probably because Carl is my character. Um, Jamie is based off of James, formerly known as Murder for a long time. Um, but um, the available person to play James is a girl, so all I did was flip the name a little bit and then turned it into she her pronouns because everyone can like oh my gosh, it's so easy to just flip the freaking pronouns and be done with it. But like um yeah. Um But basically, that is the first draft of the script, which is probably going to end up getting rewritten. I really like it as it is. It's a little cheesy, but I kind of like it. Amir might go, hey, can you make it less cheesy by doing this? Hopefully. Or Trisha might go, it was good, but it's a little dark. And I might just go, yep. I thought it was cheesy. And she might go, maybe? But I quite like it, and I can't wait for Kat, my scene partner, to read it and give her opinions on it, because she might go, can we change things here or here? But she's pretty much a chillax person, but I would love her input on it and see if she wants to change anything around or change some of Jamie's lines. But yeah, that is Gotta Stab Them All, which, as you can tell, is a play on words of Pokemon Go. Gotta catch them all. Instead, it's gotta stab them all. We might end up getting a title change for that one, but I really like it. Unless Amir says that we have to change the title, we're probably gonna end up keeping it that way, because it's nice and it's interesting. People read it and go, "Excuse me," and then it opens so than you would expect, but changes halfway through. And who knows, it might end up being less cheesy when we actually end up doing the scene, because I'm kind of over dramatizing it for the sake of the fact that I'm playing two different characters and also narrating the scene tags, or the action tags, and I don't get a chance to use the rest of my body. Why am I yawning so much? Jesus Christ. Why are you lying underneath that bench? He was just lying underneath that bench. He's been doing that for half an hour now. What are you doing, Mila? Maybe 20 minutes. Not quite sure. But Mila's just lying there, doing nothing. Excuse me, sir. Can I please have a waffle? Can I please have a waffle? No. He's ignoring me. But yes, that is that. You guys were saying that it was nice. It was a little cheesy, humorous, dark, all good things, all good things. Do you think there's anything that I need to add or change in that script? Yeah. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Yes, I will sleep tonight. I don't work until 1 p.m. tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon. 1 p.m. It's already 1 o'clock. But I did say 1 p.m. tomorrow morning. That's so weird. That doesn't work. But yes, I will end up getting rest. Usually I end up sleeping, depending on the stream length. I end up streaming to about 2 in the morning sometimes, and end up falling asleep by 3:30, waking up around 10:30, depending. And then hopefully tomorrow I have a short shift. That way I can, why is my nose so itchy? That way I can come back and deal some more stuff for my room for the organ. So I gotta do that a bit before I go to sleep. I don't want to clean up my bed. It's a mess. I don't want to touch it. Why did I make such a mess out of it in the first place? Why did I do that? Why? Why did I do that? Milo, why? Why? Why would I? No. I don't sleep on that mess there. I sleep there on that chair. Which is where Milo's standing. I don't sleep on that mess. That mess is literally piled up on half of the bed. Milo, why are your eyes reflecting blue? You demon. Yeah. Not gonna lie. You're not wrong. I see my problem is this. Richmond has strict recycling rules that I am not used to. Literally 90% of things from before can get recycled. Including, but not limited to, Tim Hortons cups, Tim Hortons bag, every single piece of plastic and paper. Meaning, literally, I've been avoiding sorting everything because usually beforehand I would put the paper bags in a garbage can. Cartons I would throw in the garbage can, and literally everything there I would probably end up throwing in the garbage. But now all that paper can go in the compost because it's greasy and it can't go in the paper recycling bin. Literally all that paper can go in the compost. And yes, it is on my bed. And you know why? Because my bed has the most available surface, and brain me thought, hey, this is a good place to put things. Do I look like a K-pop star yet, Cass? Wait. Perfect. E-boy K-pop star. It's like, excuse me? You call upon me for this? Where's the music video? Floof. Confused. When did I mention a music video? Answer me. When did I mention a music video? I've mentioned making music in previous streams, but not a music video. Don't even think I mentioned this recently. Oh! Is it because I said, do I look like a Cape star? Is that why you're saying, where's the music video? Oh. Dumb me, took so long that you already posted a comment by the time I figured it out. God fucking damn it, man. Interesting. You need rest nap? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Look worn out. Yeah, I'm worn out. I've been up since 8 fucking a.m. in the morning. You almost punched Karen. Good on you. Live out your dreams. Punch her when you feel like it, but don't, because you might get arrested for assault. I was gonna say, like, when you were, like, leaving or on your last day, but, like, I kind of, like, didn't say that for some reason. Some odd reason. Ta-da. Wait. Oh. Do I look like an anime character yet? Do I look like what's that fucker's name? Zuko. I look like disgusting. Actually, for the longest time, people would say that me and my brother looked alike, and I did not get it. I was like, no, we don't. We do not look alike. And then it finally hit me that we fucking do. I just didn't see it. It took me years, but I finally realized, yes, we do look alike. No, I don't want to think about it. You stretching? No, I don't want to. Leave me alone. You're not my mom. I'm your mom. Dad. Caitlin, I'm going to recommend the same thing that I did to Cass to you because it needs to be fucking shared. The Edge of Sleep, an audio podcast starring Mark Fishbach. The best fucking auditory experience, or weirdest at least, I've ever had. It is a story about this guy who has a sleep disorder which causes him to have vivid nightmares. And it causes him to sleepwalk and go so much as harm himself and stuff. And basically the premise is everyone had died. Kind of. Everyone died in their sleep. At 4 a.m., everyone who is asleep died. And since then, everyone who falls asleep dies. That is the premise of the story. It is starring Mark Fishbach, who has, yes, the best voice, and yes, hashtag die for Mark's voice. Please do not start that trending anywhere. Do not tweet that multiple times in a row to get it trending. I will not stand for it. Anyways, the point is, it is very cool, very interesting, and I think you might like it. Super, super freaky. Hi, Milo. What are you doing? Boop. Okay. Before I get lost on a tangent of I don't fucking know. I need to fucking clean a bit of my room. No, I can't. I can only cry. Okay. I need to clean up some of my room. Good news is there is some cool, space things. Yeah. It's I think it's 8 episodes, and each episode is about a half an hour long. So you can just listen to it while you're doing anything, and it's like super. Like one of the audio experiences I had during that was super fucking weird. I low key got freaked out. I was like, what the fuck? And then I also have an overactive imagination, so I would randomly like I could see what was happening in my mind's eye. It was super. Kind of. It's not an ASMR like it's not supposed to be like an ASMR. It's not supposed to be auditorially stimulating. It's more like it's really interesting. Also, I keep thinking about this because I only really remember seeing it once before. Right there, there's an orange blob there. That is a Littlest Pet Shop stuffy, and I have no idea how it got there. I don't remember putting it there. I don't know why it's there. It just is, and it's kind of freaking me out. Mila, did you move that stuffy? Did I just not remember putting it there? I tend to forget things sometimes. Like where I put my fucking charger for my camera. I think the ground ate it. It's quite a mess over there. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, demon stuffy. Let's do that. Or should I put... Should I... Mila. Mila. Should I toss the demon stuffy into the chest before I go to sleep tonight? Would that be a good idea? That one over there. Over there. Should I toss it into the chest before I go to sleep? And you should answer me a little bit more loudly. Should I toss it into the chest? Yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you. He's giving me the eyes of like, what do you fucking think, you dumbass? Do you want a crown? Stop moving. This is doing wide. I love you, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Gremlin. Okay, I'm gonna toss the stuffy of dust into the chest. I have no idea why it's here, where I got to from it there. But it's going into the chest. There we go. Step 1 of cleaning my room complete. Dealing with the demon stuffy. Let's see, what else can I do tonight? Because I don't want to do too much stuff tonight. Just realized. Oh, do you want to keep watching Milo? There we go. You can see his fluffy tail flop around. I don't want to do too much stuff tonight. I do want to I have to clean off my bed so I can move it. I have to clean off my bed and then strip the sheets off, the blankets off and stuff, so I can toss my stuff in the wash. No. How dare you? And then I gotta clean out behind my bed over there in that closet area. 'Cause in that closet area, there's a whole bunch of boxes that I gotta move out so I can turn my bed so that the foot of it is underneath it, and that'll put my bed sticking out a little less. And what are you fucking chasing? Better not be that elastic band that I placed on your ear. And then I can move my chair to right there. And then I can put my organ over against that wall where my chair and my the head of my bed sits. Because if I wanted, because the problem I have is that the organ is going to go over there. The problem is my chair is in the way, so I gotta move my chair to make space for the organ. And I can easily, but not as easily, move my chair so that it was sitting over there. But that box is in the way because that holds my laptop in front of my TV and stuff. And then I can move the organ in because my aunt wants it out of the hall. Oh my gosh. But the problem is that would crowd my room up way too much, and then I would literally have no room for anything in my room. It would be a mess. So the best option is to organize that closet as much as possible. Which means having to at least semi-clear off my bed so I can move it out of the way a bit and then organize the boxes under my bed, at least move the boxes over, empty, take out any of the boxes that are kind of like empty or not fully full, and pack stuff into one box instead of having them in like sixes just randomly sitting there. And then taking anything that I can out of there and moving it to a different spot, like up there on that top shelf up there, which you can't see because it's just above the thing. But basically, what was I? Not only do I gotta do that, I also have to clean my floor. I would love to vacuum my floor before I actually ended up moving things around, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. The best I can do is clean up my floor. I've got it's really bad right there in the corner of my bed, and also along the side of my bed, and right there underneath my side table for some strange reason. A couple of it is pieces I know goes in the garbage. Some of it is stuff that's going to go in the garbage because there's no way it can go anywhere else. It's been there too long. And then some of it is recycling. And then some of it is just stuff that ended up falling on the floor and ended up staying there. So basically, Definitely that area's gotta get cleaned before I can move my organ in, because I gotta move my organ in through my doors and then turn it so it can go through that area where there's a whole bunch of stuff in the way. Cat. Like scratch. Cat. Yes, and I told my aunt that I could probably get the organ out of the hall by Saturday evening, and I work every single day. But hopefully, they'll be kind and give me flex shifts. Because I have 3 flex shifts for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I work to either from 1 to either 5 or I think it says 10, but that's in half an hour too long. Yeah, flex shifts is where I can either work till 1 or a different time depending on how busy it is. Careful when moving stuff around, please. I am always careful. I'm careful of the things that I'm moving. I don't want to break anything. I don't want to smash anything into anything. But the good news is my bed is on wheels, so there's a lot of problem solved. Hi, Emil. My main issue is clearing out, cleaning the floor, cleaning the bed, and then cleaning out the space. That's not even going to be an issue because I really want to do that, but I can't do that until I clean my floor and my bed. Which means I'm probably not going to be watching Lucifer for the rest of the week. Which is kind of sad, but it is what it is, I suppose. So that's going to be done. Yeah. And hopefully, because that definitely has to get cleaned out, and I should clean over there. So hopefully, after I clean my floor up, I can bring the vacuum in and vacuum my floor. That way, yeah, that's better for the organ, and everything else. But good news is, where the organ's actually going is pretty much clean. There's some books that I gotta move. But the only thing there is a mirror leaning against the wall, which my aunt has already claimed and going, I want to put that up above the fireplace because we always had a fireplace and then a mirror above the fireplace, and I want that. And I'm like, cool beans, you can have the window, or you can have the mirror. It just sits there, and it's weird because if I look up, I can see the reflection of my TV, and I start hallucinating shadow demons. It's not fun. Why do you look so weird? You look so poofy. But if I estimate the amount of time it'll take me, cleaning the floor and the bed should only really take me 2 hours. Which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't actually a lot of time. If I have short shifts for the next 3 days, then hopefully that is actually less time and not taking up a chunk of my time. So just cleaning the floors and stuff will be most of the time because that'll be about 2 hours, and then technically doing my bedding's going to be a little bit of time as well, but that I can, after I'm done cleaning off my bed, I can just throw my stuff in the wash and then vacuum my floor, and then lay down on my bed as I pull things out from the closet and start organizing that while my stuff's in the wash and dryer. And that will probably only take me an hour to actually move things around, and put them in different places. And then I don't want to move my bed until I make it again, which means that, yeah. All in all, it'll probably only take me really like 5 hours, depending on if I clean my bed first or not. Because if I clean my bed first and then immediately throw my bedding in the wash, then I can clean my floors and then vacuum, and then after that, I can throw my stuff in the dryer, and then I can start moving things around underneath the which will take 3 hours, and then move that. So yeah, it should take me under 5 hours altogether if I just keep doing things naked. Where did you hear naked? Yeah, I'm about to go to bed anyways, because as it stands, I don't think I'm actually gonna move things around tonight. I don't think I'm gonna clean. I don't think it's gonna happen for me, so I'm gonna go to bed too. So, night, Cass. Night, Caitlin. Night, third occupant of this chat. Streaming again probably again tomorrow night or the night after. Don't know yet. But I will see you guys when I see you. Take care. Good night.